Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Shield. In the last episode, we finished up the Dynamax, the Max Adventure? I forget exactly what it's called. I always call it like Max Lair, I think. Anywho, we finished up that with and we found Peony. I have no idea how her name is. What I do know is that we have two things to do. We have to go talk to him in that house. We have to go talk to the dad, Peony, as well. I don't know their names. I really don't know. Peonia, and then Peony. I don't know. What I do know is that we gotta go talk to him again. Is there not an item here? There is. There's a wishing piece. Sweet. Anywho, let's go in here. Because I kind of want something that we'll need. Also, we have Lucario out. More importantly, I did off-camera grinding. And I accidentally overleveled Centiskorch by using too many candies. But we have them all higher level. We have builds I want on them, at least kind of, I think. What do we have on you? I need to swap out acid for something else. I might swap acid for electricity. Or some other move maybe I can get. Don't I have the punch moves? Hold on. Did I not get the punch moves a while ago? I might not have gotten the punch moves. Let's see. What do we got? I don't think I have the punch moves. Well, that's very awkward because I should have gotten those. Huh. Well, maybe I'll go check on that after we unlock this area. Or at least get the place we can teleport. Anywho. Aha! There you are. This pokey little place will be our lodging. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important. Our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now enough faffing about, Soulwolf. Let me tell you what the Peony exploration team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something. Etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we've found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. That's what makes me think Peony and then Peonia. Like, I'm thinking the flower peonies. The flowers peonies. I'm not sure. I should probably do something to show you. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll actually set up a thing where I can alternate quickly. But who knows? They say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. So here's to Grand Adventure Expedition Chief Soulwolf. Eve, obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it, my own darling daughter sitting alone in this room, spinning for her papa. probably completely fending for herself. Because if I'm correct, I forget the actual age of some of the newer characters. I know that in the past, Pokemon has been like 10-year-olds. Like, I mean, canonically in the anime, Ash was 10 years old when he started his adventure. But either way, I think it wasn't until maybe... I would think Black and White was like the first time they weren't considered to be 10-year-olds. I think. I'm not sure about... I know also, like, Kalos seems to be like they were teenagers, like French teenagers. And then Alola seems to be like a mixture between what Kalos had and what Sun and Moon has. Not Sun and Moon. Alola, Sun and Moon with Sword and Shield. I think ever since Black and White, they've been teenagers in the newer games that aren't. I think in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu even. I'd love to find out one day. I don't have that game yet. And I've always contemplated about getting Pokemon Sword, Pokemon Sword. So I'll be holding down the fort. I may have missed dialogue. It's expected, all right? Which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. You got an expedition uniform. Also, if you didn't notice, I changed outfits and a backpack because it's more fitting in the cold area, but we do get an expedition uniform. What? I don't get a hat. Fine. Actually, it might be the hairstyle. If I recall, this hairstyle hates hats. I don't think I could wear hats with this hairstyle. I'd have to wear a different hairstyle. I think, funny enough, I think the other hairstyle I have on my other character actually can wear hats. When in reality, this is, I think, medium and wavy, and the other hairstyle is long. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kip, by all means, just head into the bedroom back here. Yep, you can change your outfit with the clothes that you have, just like before. I've got some different colored scarves in there. So switch it up if you fancy a bit of style. I should probably go for a blue scarf, to be honest. Here, have these too. Legendary Clue 1. A clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head. But the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of a crown. You obtained legendary clue number 2! Except it doesn't say number 2! The legendary giants. Far, far into the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of stone sleeps. On the temple doors are the strange words. Let the change one. Door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of the snow slide slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Wait together, giving all of new. The door remains firmly shut. Near where green meets snow, in the giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of steel sleeps. On the door, let out, goat, walk, giant, eel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant paths of 3 Point Pass lies a temple where 2 giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Where we door all be in Ed. The door remains firmly shut. You obtained legendary clue 3! A clue about the legend of bird Pokemon. It's written by Peony and has a unique drawing. When the sun reaches its zenith, it shines directly down upon a great tree, with leaves that seem to burn it. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. They're legendary clues I've meticulously compiled from hours of dedication. Telly-watching. First off, why not have a look at that clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bonds with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. That's a great big statue of it, bang in the middle of the village. Though its head isn't as massive as in my notes. You want to change back into your usual clothes? No, but I do want to change the scarf. Time to investigate stuff. I've just had an idea. Here's a little something to help you out. You obtained a Master Ball. Yes, you can actually obtain an additional Master Ball in this game. This is supposed to be an ultra mega corker of a ball. Use it whenever you think you ought to. I got it ages ago from somebody I used to know. Never could bring myself to use it though. If you ever get a bit turned around, come on back to base camp anytime. You can't miss it. Just look for the adventuring crew flag I stuck out front. Handmade by yours truly. Anyway, I suppose that's that. Let the grand adventure begin. Have a smashing time out there. Yes. Except we need this. So we will grab this first, and then we will go talk about the stuff we need to do. Hey, Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. It can put your head on it and have a kip. It's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favorite pillow back at home, so I went to have a look around the town for something to rest my head on. I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? Think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? Yeah, ultra mega, seriously? This is just the old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. Well, fun fact, we need this. You obtained a wooden crown. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be a part of something. But now, a cutscene? Yes. And finally, I get to truly welcome you to the Crown Tundra. Yes, it is not just snow. There is actually a whole heap of stuff, as it said earlier. There is actually forest here. Which makes sense, considering most mountains are connected to forests. Except for most of the, things. But more importantly, I actually have to go do something, and what I wanted to do was get the location we could teleport to. Anywho, we have 2 locations to teleport to. One is here. Actually, I want to wait to go there. But the other one, I actually kind of forgot about. What do I want to do? Oh, I want to go back and try and find the items I'm looking for, which are some, I'm trying to look for, there's a place where you can purchase the PMs for Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, and Fire Punch, I believe. It's very awkward going from warm to cold area. Anywho, I hope it's this area. Yes! I only bought Drain Punch because I could only afford Drain Punch. Now I can only afford all 3 of these moves. But the main point is gaining all these punches will be good for me in the future. Because it'll give me a whole lot more opportunity to do stuff. And sadly, we have hardly any money. So I think I'm going to sell a few items. Maybe in the future, I should also look into... I think I need to look into... I guess I could sell one of each of these stones. I don't need them, really. Because I don't think I plan on using any more Pokemon after this. I could sell 2 sweet apples because I don't plan on using the Pokemon I need for that. We aren't selling any of the memories because they're the only items that can be used with Dude Face McGee. I keep forgetting King's Rock is actually that expensive and the Amulet Coin is that expensive. Everstone is quite possibly the weirdest item to be so expensive. Oh, scope lens. Soft Sand gets given to you too often. Hard Stone as well. I believe Sea Incense is used for making a specific Pokemon that I don't think you can actually get any other way. For an item that's so very much like semi-useless, it's a very expensive item. Normal gem. I will most likely not use any of these moves that are temporary. I'm surprised I haven't used a fairy type. I guess because I didn't want to use one of the Pokemon that I used before. And also, personally, I don't really care for it. I need to keep those. What else do we got? Not really. We have a lot of items we can sell. Let's sell all the... let's sell the pearl strings. Let's sell these star pieces because we just have a ton of them. Stardust, let's sell at least 10. I could make them an even better purchase or an even better amount of money later, but right now, of course, we're recording. So it doesn't seem right to attempt to do that. Anywho, yeah, we got all these items now. Alright. So now we bought the punchings, which I've been looking for. I forgot I didn't grab them. Now we should be able, hopefully, to add that. I have a notification. Add that to our arsenal of moves that we can use. So Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Thunder Punch. Now the ultimate question is, what should I choose? Because I can only do Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. But even then, on the Pokemon I'm trying to teach it, Toxicity. How is your physical attack? Your physical attack isn't too bad compared to your special attack. And it would be good to have an alternate move or something when I need to use a different type of attack against a Pokemon that has a tougher time. So let's look at our TMs. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I can go into here. Maybe I should go for... I don't know. Should I go for Thunder Punch? I mean, if I want to be able to use Hex, it'd be better to have more status condition causing moves. So I'd say replace Acid, but replace Acid with Fire or Thunder. Fire might be interesting. What would I be facing that would be super effective against me? Obviously ground types, but neither of these typings are good against ground types. What other types of moves do I have? Oh yeah, Wild Charge. Wild Charge is a lesser Volt Tackle. Sword Power I'm not prepped for. You're not too fast. That hits everything, which can be a problem. Taunt is not a physical move or a special move. Thunder is too big. Eerie Impulse I don't want. Snarl is not good enough. I'm surprised he can't use Venoshock. It's very weird. You think he'd be able to. Alright, well, I guess... I would say maybe Thunder Punch. Having a physical option for Thunder Punch would be nice. A physical option for an electric type move. Just like certain psychic types are, you know, neutral. That might be good. Let's move the. And if I'm correct, don't we also need to do something else? We need to do something else. Something very important that I completely forgot to do as well. So, sadly, that means we have to go back to the Isle of Armor. I know, it's a bit sooner than I thought I'd be coming back, but I actually have a couple of things to do here. First is to go in here and inform you somebody's missing. We'll deal with that eventually. But also, we, I believe, have... where is it? It's here. We have 7 max mushrooms, which means we can Gigantamax 2 Pokemon. And you know what's funny? Is that we're using 2 Pokemon that can be Gigantamax. Also, eventually, I'll get Corviknight Gigantamaxed. Right now, it's not the easiest time. But anywho, a Pokemon we haven't seen Gigantamax. Toxicity. Because, of course, we didn't use Toxicity in the main game because I wanted to use Jolteon. And if I recall, I couldn't get... Could I? I think I could have used him, but I chose not to. Anywho, now we need to Gigantamax Scorch as well, which we have already seen Gigantamax. Alright, so now they're able to Gigantamax. So the next time we do a max raid battle, we'll be able to do that. Also, right now might be a little awkward to go here. So I'm going to choose to go back to here. And realize I need to switch to a different Pokemon. Who? I mean, technically, you. What move do you have? Well, you have Shadow Ball. And Dazzling Gleam. And Psychic. Okay. And Psyshock. I guess it might be better to maybe start looking for our friends that we want to, have accompany us on our journey. Might be a good idea to go find them. Sadly, both of them are in locations that we have to walk all the way to. So, makes it a little bit hard. But we should be able to find them relatively easily. Although, one of them is somewhere very specific. Where am I? Oh, also, this! A pair of footprints. Yes! There they are. These are exactly what I'm looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Yep. Oh, wait. Soul Wolf? What are you doing in a place like this? Flooring! Are you having me on this freezing place? Hardly the kind of locale I'd pick to go exploring if it were up to me. I didn't change my scarf. Oh well, I'll deal with that in a bit. But here I am stuck in the Crown Tundra trying to learn about a group of Pokemon. These are some Pokemon that prefer places where there are no people. The Pokemon that choose to live in isolation. Crown Tundra here is just the place for that sort of Pokemon. Oh, nice! If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokemon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. That is a possibility. I'm sure my theory's not wrong. If you want some proof, then there. You see those? Then look there. See those footprints? Yep. You found evidence of the Iron-Willed Pokemon. That's 2% of the data needed to track it. My theory is that the legendary Iron-Willed Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all somewhere out there. Out here in the Crown Tundra. There's evidence like this scattered all over the place that'll lead us to them. If we could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokemon, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to figure out what habitats they're living in. This place is wicked cold and it's putting me in hibernation mode. Are you planning to stick around here for a while, Soul Wolf? Think you could try to spot more evidence like this and report it to me when you find it? I'll reward you for your hard work, of course. I'll be waiting in that house there, so I can stay warm and cozy and maybe feel my fingers. So that I can get a grip of my pen and paper. Pen and write, of course, since I'll be working so hard on my research. Okay. So yes, we will be looking for all kinds of little things. Also, new Pokemon in this area. But first, actually, I have two things to do. One, there's an item right here. The bottle cap. Two, that was a Nidoran male. Yes, we get to see Nidoran male again. For those who don't know, Nidoran male and Nidoran female were the first very specific Pokemon that were technically different. Change my armband. I would like water type, please. So yeah. No. But more importantly, yeah, they were like one of the first few Pokemon that were like very specifically gender-based. So Nidoran male and Nidoran female, they eventually evolve into Nidoking and Nidoqueen respectively. They are cool Pokemon when you get down to it, but yeah, they're very special Pokemon. But also, back to the thing, yeah, we're gonna be looking for footprints like everywhere. Hello, Weavile. Don't fight me, you will die a horrible, painful death. Ooh, another Focus Sash. Nice. That's a Snorlax. XP Candy M. Oh, speaking of, yes, there are multiple XP candies throughout. Where am I going? I'm going down this way. So there are technically, I believe, 2 pathways you can go down. There's one on the right side and there's one on the left side. We're going down the left side path, which is technically the right when we go, you know, in that direction. Cool. You're gonna come fight me. Oh no, you gave up on me? Sweet. Hi, Nidoran female. Yes, so the distinction is the males are more purple and the females are like more of a blue color. So we have found one of them already. Beep beep beep. Oi oi, it's me, Piani. How are things, Chief? What's that? You found someplace ruiny looking? That's gotta be one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. See a door with mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. Well, that's true. I think I'd call this particular adventure the Terrible Titans lurking locked away. Ah, well, how's that grab you? Right then, Chief. I leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you later. If I am correct, do we have this location now to teleport to? No, we do not. Well, crap. I think we have to inspect the door first. But first, I thought there was an item here. I had 2. Might be a different part. But more importantly, TR-70 Flash Cannon. Good move. I believe there should be an item somewhere near this. There's one here. The hard stone. No, I think there's a more important item. Maybe it's not this ruin, but there's another ruin that should have an important item next to it. Anywho, that's Bronzong. That's oh, I forget his name. I don't know. I don't care enough right now. We are currently looking for 2 specific Pokemon right now, and one of them, I believe, or is one in that direction, and I think one is up here, I think. Oh, where are they? Which gen are they? I think they're gen... One of them's gen 3 and one of them's gen 4. Anywho, I actually have to end this here. So, I guess we'll continue going, but we have to go to a very specific location to get these Pokemon. Okay. Ooh, so we need to go there and there. Okay. So I know where we find this Pokemon. Okay. These are the two Pokemon I planned on using this time. And yeah, they're both in locations. So we'll be going down towards Lakeside Cave to fight this specific Pokemon. Luckily, these Pokemon all evolve. So I can just do that. But anywho, if you like this video, you can like it down below. You can comment, that's entirely up to you. And I see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.